got the best pacer in this part of the world in King of Swing, but he'll have to watch from afar this week. He is Luke McCarthy. Hi, Luke.
G'day, Adam. How are you, mate?
Really well. Hey, is it going to feel a little bit weird watching this superstar horse from afar instead of driving him in the Victoria Cup?
Oh, for sure, Adam. And, especially, it's such a thrill to drive these sort of horses. And, I love driving in Victoria, especially in the big races, Victorian Cups and Hunter Cups, and to be able to not be there. And, I'd probably be more than likely on the track at Menangle when the race has been run. So, it will be a total different feeling.
And you've got David Moran taking the reins?
Yeah, Dave's a really good friend of mine, and he's a great driver. He's in good form. He obviously knows King of Swing very well, with him and Lachlan Barat sort of being, the two benchmark horses in Australasia in the last season or so. So he knows him well, and he's in top form. He's driving a lot of good horses for Clayton Emma. So we're really happy with Dave to be driving him.
Well, let's talk more about him. You've been involved with so many great horses. Where does he sit?
Oh, he's right up there, Adam. If you go on credentials and what he's done, winning 2 Miracle Miles and numerous group races for us, and he's performance-wise as good as any horse I've driven. And we've been lucky enough that we've had so many good horses that I have driven. Your Be Good Johnnies and Slip and Slides and Bling It On's for a reason, Mr. Feelgood, the list goes on. So, but he's certainly right up there with the best horses I've ever driven.
He's been in a lot of big battles, but how have you got him? Where is he compared to his absolute best going into this race?
Oh, look, we think he's as good as he's ever been. And, he had a freshen up after Brisbane, and he trialled really nice. I was happy enough with his run on the weekend. First up from a break, they went 150. The track, we'd had a little bit of rain, so it obviously slowed it down a touch. And, coming in, his heart was great. So, look, we think he's where he needs to be, and just hopefully he can stay at this level for the next couple of seasons.
We're going to chat a lot about your family, but onto your background. Growing up in Bathurst, your dad was the butcher there, trained horses as well, but it really became a business and huge when your dad and your mum moved to Queensland.
Yeah, that's right, Adam. Me, Jodie, Andy and Toddy were all born in Bathurst, and we lived there till I was 15, and then Mum and Dad moved us to Queensland, and we've got a lot of good friends up there, and look, we had a lot of success and a lot of good horses. So I think the success we had in Queensland has really established us in the sport for where we all are today.
You mentioned your brothers as well. They're doing incredible things in America. Andy for a long time now, and Todd's over there. That must be an incredible thrill to watch it all unfold.
Oh, for sure, Adam. And, Andrew's been there since he was 21. He's done the hard yards, and he actually went over there just for the experience, and, sort of done a lot of shoeing at the start, and then he sort of chipped away at the driving and went to Poconos for years, and then he sort of finally cracked it into the Meadowlands and a lot of the good races. And, he's established himself in one of the top drivers in America now. And then, of course, Dexter and Toddy have gone across recently, and, they've been flying, and I'm really proud of all of them.
Well, we talk about the training and the driving side of things, but McCarthy Equine is a behemoth of a business now for yourself and your wife, Belinda. It's a huge operation. Tell us a bit more about it.
We didn't really plan it to be, Adam, but it just sort of happened. Initially, when we first moved to Sydney, I just thought if we sort of trained 20 or 30 horses, which is still a lot for most people, but and drive, but because we had a lot of success, it snowballed. So we're usually doing around that 50 to 60 training mark, and then we branched into the stallion side of it, mainly because Bling It On had that nasty fall in Brisbane, and we were rehabbing him at the time, and he was off the scene for that good 12 months. So we figured we might as well give him a crack at stud while he's in that in between rehab and style thing, and we sort of incorporated the breeding and the racing with him the next season, which worked really well. And then just sort of snowballed. But look, we're really enjoying it, and we're handling it well, and hopefully we can breed some good horses.
Well, good on you, Luke. It's been an incredible career so far, and you just keep finding stars, not just King of Swing, but Expensive Ego looks as though he's got a great time ahead as well. Thanks for your time.
No worries. Thanks, Adam.